Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, it's wonderful to have you here. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to be showing you two rather cute ways of recycling your ends of your Christmas crackers. So this is last year's Christmas cracker, which I'm going to just be using. So the first one that I'm going to be showing you how to do are these little crackers. So all you're going to be doing is taking your Christmas cracker and measuring it and then just dividing it in half. So the Christmas crackers on these ones are 14.5. So I'm going to be measuring it 7.25 for each little cracker. And the width of this particular one, cutting this all off at that line there, they are 8 centimeters. So just do that. You're going to be marking in 2 centimeters on each side, like that, and then just folding them inward towards the shiny side, and the 2 centimeter mark line that we've marked there, we're going to take a small pair of scissors and we're just going to be cutting little diamonds out like that. So then you're left with your pieces, or your piece that looks like that. I've got purple ones as well. And now we're going to take some hot glue and we're going to roll it and just glue that down. Just hold it together while it dries. I'm using this curling ribbon, which is the ordinary ribbon that comes from the Christmas wrapping kit, and I'm cutting off about 15 centimeters. You need 2 pieces. And now we're just going to make a little bit of a loop so that it's easier for us to get around the Christmas cracker. And then just slide that on and then start tightening the ribbon. Make sure that you get it in between that little groove and then tighten it again. And then you can curl these little pieces. And then do the same to the other side. I want my little ribbons on the right side, so I'm just shifting them so that they're not on the join here. So I want the one on either side like that. And now just to decorate it, I've got some of this really coarse glitter, and all I'm going to be doing is just putting a blob of glue on there and then sprinkling some of the glitter on. And then we've got one really cute little Christmas decoration. And there's the purple one. Some of them I've done with this purple ribbon. And then of course the purple glitter. So as you can see, some of them I've left with no decoration on. Some of them I've put the gold on. This one is just the purple one with the purple glitter and ribbon, and this one is the purple one with gold with no decoration on it. So they all look really nice and different. I use these on my small Christmas tree. The next decoration, we're taking the Christmas cracker again, and then we're just trimming off all of this. and then we're going to glue it together. So I'm just sticking that in there and then gluing that down. We're just going to fold the piece in half. And then half again, going along the same lines where we've just folded. I'm using the back of a pair of scissors just to give me a nice crisp line. So we've got a little bit of a square, and now we're going to be taking the two outer lines and we're going to be squashing those closed as well, like that, so that we're actually folding it into 8. When you measure the distance or the width of these little things, they work out that they're 3.5 centimeters. So we're going to mark down 2 centimeters, and this particular cracker has actually got writing on it, so it says Merry Christmas. So I'm putting it at the bottom, and then we're going to cut along 4 of the corners. I'm trying not to cut the corner that we glued, so I'm looking for the other 4 corners. I'll be cutting that corner up by 2 centimeters. And the other side as well. And then at the 2 centimeter mark, I'm just bending it so that I know where my line is. So now we can close the bottom up like that. I'm just going to be gluing that with some hot glue, and then our little bag will collapse in like that. I don't have a single hole punch, so I'm using my eyelet punch, and as you can see, it's got a tiny little hole on it that will make a hole into my packet. And all I'm doing is taking a marker and just marking where I'd like to poke the holes through. I'm going down about 1/2 centimeter and trying to line them up. So it gives me a little hole like that, and then just do all of them. I'm using this really thin gold ribbon, and I've just made myself a little piece of wire with a small little hook on it like that, so that I can push it through the hole to get the ribbon. And just put the ribbon on it. You can use a crochet hook for this, it'd probably be better. So the piece of ribbon that I'm using is about 10 centimeters long, so I've poked it through that side, and now we're going to come through back through the other side so that the knot is on the inside of our little container. And then we're going to tie a little knot. So depending on how long you want your little handle to be, I think that's quite a nice length for me. So I'm going to tie a little knot there. Now I'm not very good at tying tiny little knots, so I've got a special pair of little scissors that I'm taking and just turning around. And then pulling it through. If you prefer to have your ribbons going all the way through both sides, you can do that as well, but I like them individual. And then do the same on the other side. And to finish it off, I've cut 13 centimeters of the same gold ribbon that we used for the handles, and I'm using a fork because it's very difficult to do such tiny little bows. So having the one piece that's a little bit shorter on this side, you're going to just wrap it around your fork at a bit of a V, and then this piece you're going to be taking and placing through the center of the fork and then bringing it up through the center, and then you get to tie a knot just here. So holding it and then tie your knot. So to tie the knot, I've just made a loop on that one, and then we're going to just thread that one through there. And if you pull your ribbons in a downward motion, then you get a nice little shape to your ribbon. So now this particular ribbon is not very good at tying, it just keeps loosening, so I'm going to actually do another knot because it's not holding properly. So I'm going to just do one more knot. And then just take it off. And there you've got your cute little bow. And then just trim it to the size that you want. So I like my tails quite long, so I'm keeping them quite long. And then we're just going to glue that onto our little bag. And now you can put whatever you want inside it. And then I will, once I've put my little gift inside, then I just put a little bit of glue or a piece of staple in there. And these ones are the ones I also hang on my small Christmas tree. And just below the bow I've put a little blob of glue, and I'm taking some of my gold glitter and just tipping that on like that, and then putting the excess back in the bottle. So that's two rather cute ideas for tiny Christmas decorations. If you found this video helpful or you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Really appreciate it if you would subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.